Welcome to the show. From the hallowed grounds of Fenway Park, the show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the All-Stars taking on the Butchers. First pitch coming your way next. Ready to go now? Here's some real power at the plate. Ellie De La Cruz.
Ellie De La Cruz.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. And that's strike one.
No balls, one strike.
Popped up. Sizes this one up. Makes the catch for the out. And there's one down. At the plate, Hank Aaron.
The right fielder, number 44, Hank Aaron.
One of the amazing things about Hank Aaron is the consistency he had over the course of his career. Swings through that one.
In terms of that consistency, making an all-star game in 21 straight seasons is a pretty good indicator of what a steady player Hank was.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Gunnar Henderson. Swings through that one, out in front that time.
0-1.
Strike two.
0-2.
Two down, nobody on. Foul ball still 0-2. And he deals. Fights it off. He'll see another. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Two outs, base is empty. On the ground right side. It's through for a hit.
Batting fourth, the center fielder, number 7.
So man aboard, Mickey Mantle, the next to hit. Runner takes off. Strike in there. No throw. He's in there safely. Runner goes again. Cut on and miss.
No ball.
Real Muto throws, not in time. It's a stolen base. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And the inning is over. Back here at Fenway. And now the right fielder, Avisail Garcia.
Avisail Garcia.
The pitch. Swing and a miss as he was late.
0-1.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
No balls, two strikes.
And a base hit. Makes the turn and heads for second.
Everything came together for him. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock.
Here goes the runner. Pitch misses inside. Throw to second. Out. One out. Base is empty. That's inside. Swing and a miss. Now 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That's a little bit low. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. One down, base is empty. And that's ball 4.
Take your base.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
The catcher,
JT Real Muto steps in. Runner on the move. Pitch misses in.
That's the ball. Oh,
Man, is he fast.
It's so fun to watch.
Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And a foul ball. Verlander, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a bet. Runner on the go again. Pitch is low. Over to third, but the throw is offline.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
This one popped up, and that goes foul. He goes down looking. Here's Nolan Arenado. And that one fouled off. De La Cruz on third with 2 out. And he swings through that one.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Dingler gathers, goes to first, in time. Back here at Fenway Park, top of the second. Ian Happ up to hit. Cubs made Ian Happ a first-round pick in 2015. He played at the University of Cincinnati as an infielder. Played a little bit of outfield, but a guy in 2022. What a year, Chris. Both an all-star and a gold glover. 0-1. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Yeah, and wins that gold glove as a left fielder, and he's a guy that's a pretty good center fielder as well. But one of the things for him is just being able to be in the same spot every day. I think it increases the comfort level and allows that athletic ability to really shine.
Here's Stanton now. Swings through that.
No ball. 1 strike.
And the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Real Muto up with it. Fires to first. Ball arrives too late. He's on safely after the drop third strike. 1 gone, runner at first. Yandy Diaz now. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. Here comes a pitch. Fouled off left side. Man at first, 1 away. Runner on the go. And a pop-up. Right side, foul territory. Hauls it in for the out. That's out number 2. Here's Jose Ramirez.
The third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
And first offering is fouled off. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. Get out of town. He'll touch them all. It's 2-0.
Does an excellent job of getting his arms extended to get the fat part of the bat to the baseball. Wrists do not roll over. They stay through the zone and on plane. Excellent swing.
Base is empty with 2 away. Dylan Dingler getting ready to hit. Going 1.
0-1.
Yeah. Big swing and a miss.
0-2.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Bottom of the inning. Now the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. A wind in the pitch. And a foul ball.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Almost got him.
1-2.
And that skips in the dirt. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Puts the glove on him. One gone on the strikeout. And now it's Brandon Lowe. Fought off foul. That's back there. And it bangs off the monster. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
No.
He was all over that one. Anytime you smoke the ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Joey Gallo now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. And that's in for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
So digging in, Gunnar Henderson. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Hauls it in on the warning track. And we're back. And now, Ellie De La Cruz.
The second baseman, Ellie
De La Cruz, 22 years old. Usually a shortstop, but today he's starting at second base. King back to work.
Well, the one thing he'll find is that a lot of the time the play is to your back. You're moving to your right. You've got to throw back to first base. That's the difference between shortstop and second. You're usually moving into the play at shortstop. Second base, not so much.
Puts a bunt down. Leadoff man retired here in the third. Here's a big power threat. Hank Aaron struck out swinging his first time. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. And of course, when it comes to Hank Aaron, he's one of the greatest sluggers of all time. 755 career homers, a record that stood for a long time.
Ball, 2 strikes.
And the right-hander deals. And a swing and a miss. 2 gone. Gunnar Henderson digs in now, and he's already singled in this game. There's a strike.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
0-2.
Lays down a bunt to the right side. Set for the bottom of the third. Now the third baseman, David Ortiz. The line to kick the pitch. And there's a foul ball. And here it comes. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
I'll tell you what.
0-2.
He's embarrassed right now. Never swings at that kind of pitch, especially that early in the count.
Wouldn't chase that time. 1-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. So the lineup flips over. Avisail Garcia up to the plate. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. One down, base is empty. Bounce to third, and it goes just foul. And the righty deals. Hat makes the grab, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And the batter will be the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. Strike 1.
It's 0-1.
And ball 1.
1-1.
2 outs. And it's fouled away. 1-2 now. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. And we're back here at Fenway Park. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Mickey Mantle. King back to work. Anything in particular stand out to you as far as moments at Fenway Park?
Wow, you know, it's unfortunate because I remember as an Oakland A's player, we were up in the series against the Red Sox, 2-0. All we needed to do was close out a Saturday night ball game. We went extra innings. The Red Sox won that ball game. And then Sunday, they pushed the series by winning Game 4 back to Oakland for Game 5. And unfortunately, they won Game 5 as well.
Here's the left fielder, Ian Happ. Rudder takes off. Swing and a miss. That was too bad. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Hard ground ball, base knock. Headed for the plate. The throw in.
Comes through with the RBI. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Throw. Tag. Ow. A bullet from JT Realmuto. Swing and a miss.
So, Boog, you went to college. In this town. What was it like for you being a college student and having the opportunity to bounce over here to Fenway Park and see some games?
Yeah, in fact, 1990, a couple of college classmates and I, we were in college. We bought standing room tickets, and then the next night got a chance to see the Red Sox clinch the East against the White Sox in that sliding catch in the corner by Tom Verdansky. The Red Sox would end up losing to the Oakland A's in the playoffs, but that's one of the things that I'll think about in terms of memories from going to college and going to Fenway. Diaz, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. Bounce to the left side. De La Cruz slings to first, and that will end the inning. Back now at Fenway, bottom of the fourth, and here's the catcher, JT Realmuto. First pitch swinging.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Aaron gets under it. Makes the grab, 1 down. Here's Nolan Arenado. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And a foul ball. Nolan Arenado at the plate. Arenado, guy who delivers big-time power at the dish and will probably go down as one of the greatest defensive third basemen of all time. And base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Now the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-1.
Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 3-2.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to ground, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the batsman carried it out of here.
Lau at the plate, doubled his first time up. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
And there's a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Absolutely. absolutely smoked that baseball. What a swing. Sent it out way faster than it came in, of course. 113 off the bat, and no matter where you hit it at that speed, it's tough to make a play on.
Joey Gallo steps to the plate. Late swing, foul to the left. And a pitch. Way out front for strike two.
No ball.
With two strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Makes the catch for the second out.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives, and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
And there's a hit. Lead runner touches second, heading for third. The throw in, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Back here in Boston, all set for the start of the inning. Now it's Jose Ramirez. The pitch. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And the 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now it's going to be Dylan Dingler. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A gigantic blast. And they add to their lead. It's 4-2.
Pitchers are taught to keep the ball down so that you don't get hurt. But unfortunately on that one, he made a pretty good pitch in terms of location, but it was just a better swing.
So the batting order turns over. Ellie De La Cruz will hit next. And that one is lifted in the air. Gallo in position. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Hank Aaron. And he chases a high fastball there. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Digging in, David Ortiz. The right-hander back to work. Hank sizing this one up. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. And now the right fielder, Avisail Garcia. Garcia, 1 for 2.
Garcia.
Up the middle, and it's through for a hit.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Let's get the ball by the pitcher. There's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Tag. Out at second. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Back in Boston, stepping in, the slugging shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. The pitch. Swing and a high fly ball down the left field line, but hooking foul. Henderson goes 6 feet 3 inches, 22 years old. And he was a second-round pick back in 2019. Swings and misses, struck him out. Now, Mickey Mantle.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's
One
doing
ball,
his
no
thing
strike.
out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Swings and misses.
One ball, one
and
strike.
a count 1-1. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a 1-2. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Reaches out for the tag. 2 away now. 2 outs, base is empty. And now Ian Happ, the Happ Daddy. Look out!
And hit him.
And it hit him.
Well, that one might sting for a bit, but it helps the team and it boosts the OBP mood. Sometimes that trade-off is worth it, but sometimes it's not.
Runner on the move. Pitches high.
That's high.
Throw to second. Ow! And that'll end the inning. Back here in Boston. And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. And a pitch. And there's a strike.
Well, these guys put together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. One thing is they haven't been fooled all that much. 6 of their hits have come off-speed pitches.
Ramirez. On to first. And a quick out, number 1. And now the DH, Nolan Arenado. That one fouled off. At the belt and fires. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
0-2.
Nabs it. 2 up, 2 down. Here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. He's already homered here in this one. The pitch. And that is cut on and missed. 0-2.
0-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he. Back here at Fenway, we go to the top of the 7th. Now it's the DH, Giancarlo Stanton. The pitch. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. Yandy Diaz now at the plate. Wouldn't chase that time. Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Kicks and deals. That one not close. And it's 2-1. One down, base is empty. And there are 2 down. Here's the third baseman, Jose Ramirez. He's already homered in this game. Strike 1.
0-1.
Squares, pushes at it, misses it. It's a strike. And it's 0-2. 2 down, nobody on. That one outside. Now 1-2.
1-2.
Bunts it in the air. Not in time, and he reaches safely. Runner at first with 2 away. Here's the catcher, Dylan Dingler. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. And that's a stolen base, not even close. Runner goes again. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to third. And that will end the inning. Back here at Fenway Park, set for the last half of the 7th. Now it's the second baseman, Brandon Lau.
Now pitching, Tanner Scott.
as the lefty gets to work. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Swung on, belted. That's back. Say goodbye to that one. That's worth the price of admission. It's 4-3. Here's Joey Gallo.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
And fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And here's the first baseman, Gunnar Henderson. Gets the bunt down the right side, and they tag him out. Now here is David Ortiz. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Here comes the 0-1. Hat makes the catch, inning over. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Devin Williams.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Dylan Dingler. Here comes the pitch. Ground ball up the middle, and that one handled. Jump throw. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit.
The second baseman, Ellie De La Cruz.
The hit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
Well, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Gets the out. 2 down after the strikeout. 2 outs. Base is empty. And now Hank Aaron.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Out towards right center field. Coming on. Can't get there. Base hit.
Wastes no time there. And now they've got some speed on first. So we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Henderson at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one.
0-1.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Ball outside. Real Muto throws not in time. It's a stolen base. Runner at second, 2 down. And we're in the top of the 8th. Swings and misses. And the count 1-2. Williams. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen. Chases that one out of the zone. That's out number 3. And we're back here at Fenway Park. Now it's the right fielder, Avisail Garcia.
Garcia. Now pitching, Taylor Rogers.
The pitch. There's a swing and a miss.
0-1.
And the pitch. Got him looking. And one gone.
Now batting.
Ellie De La Cruz getting ready to hit.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Back to the mound. It hit him. Fires the first on the run. And that quickly 2 away. And now it is JT Realmuto. Third out, and that ends the frame. Back now at Fenway. We go to the 9th, and now the center fielder, Mickey Mantle. Williams back to work. Way inside. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1.
1-1.
Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
They can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. Ian Happ will hit next. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
0-1.
Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2. One down, base is empty. Wouldn't chase that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next pitch is inside. And the count is 2-2. Righty to the plate. Inside, 3-2 the count.
Count's full.
Right-handed reliever. And there's ball 4.
That's ball 4.
Well, he earned his trip to first right there. It's not easy laying off pitches that just miss the zone like that. And it's a real discipline as well. He's put a lot of work into that aspect of his game, and it paid off right there.
Stanton in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. And a swing and a miss.
It's been a tough day at the plate.
1-1.
3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
1-2.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. There goes the runner. And he pops up the bunt. On the run, sends it over to first. And they take care of Stanton for the out. Caught in a rundown now. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. Back here at Fenway, all set for the bottom. Of the 9th. And now the DH, Nolan Arenado.
Now pitching. Henry.
And the pitch. He's under it. And there's 1 down.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
And there's 2 down. So they're down to their final out. Now to play Brandon Lowe.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
That clips the corner. And that is the ball game.
Well, 4-pitch save. He was just starting to get comfortable out there after throwing a lot of pitches in the bullpen in this one. But a nice job of attacking the hitters, being very efficient. And this is what you want to do. You want to come in and you want to close things out as quickly as possible.
And the final score here, 4-3. Kenley Jansen picking up the save. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shampi. We'll see you soon.
They left 3 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 58 minutes. Thank you for joining us here.
All right, ready to go here. Avisail Garcia up to the plate. Nobody on his team has a better batting average than he does, Siggy. The lefty fires. Late with the swing there.
0-1's the count.
Right side, De La Cruz. Whips it to first. One out in the top of the first. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Ellie De La Cruz. 0-1. We talk so much about how starting pitchers prepare for their starts. I talked with Max Fried, and one of the things he told me back in 19, he and Lucas Giolito started using MLB The Show to go over scouting reports. Here's the 0-2. Good job to fight that one off. Max said he's not sure who actually started at first, but it was 2019, and he and Giolito, who were teammates together in high school in Los Angeles, they had the idea to become more familiar with the opposing lineup using MLB The Show. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Pudge Rodriguez now at the plate. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Just misses with that one.
It's a good take.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. We go to the bottom of the first. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Jimmy Rollins. The wind and the pitch. That misses the zone, and it's 1. Want to know.
A lot of pitchers have caught on to how good he is hitting the first pitch. Smart to avoid the zone right there.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count even 1-1. The shortstop takes the ball. And another ball. Now a screamer into the outfield. Pulls it down, and there's one down. So up next, Ellie De La Cruz. First pitch just misses.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so it's a good take by him.
One now. Smoked on the ground a second. Fires over to first. Here tonight, an efficient start to the home first, 2 away. Now a chance for Gunnar Henderson. That one way inside. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 1-1. The wind of the pitch.
That's ball 2.
That one fouled off. 2-2. 2 outs, base is empty. That one ripped. And that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And that's a double. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. That one off the mark. Ball one.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
The Judge takes a strike. Darvish, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
And the right-hander deals. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
2 strikes.
Not even close there. And that's ball 3.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. Mitch Garver up to hit here. Out to short. On to O'Neill. And that is the inning. And we're back. And now, Mitch Garver. Free, back to work. There's a swing and a drive. That's back. And it's gone! Home run! A massive home run. And they jump ahead in the second. It's 1-0. Now the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. Swing and a miss.
Well, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Strike 2.
He was really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing.
Lifted in the air down the left side. Rollins makes the catch. 1 away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Brandon Lau now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
And a swing and a miss there. 1 out, base is empty. One down, base is empty. And down on strikes he goes. Now 2 out. And now it's Joey Gallo. And first offering is fouled off. 1 run across in the frame so far here at the top of the second. And a swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Got it by him for the K. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Mookie now.
The designated hitter, Mookie.
And he deals.
Betts can claim something not many players can. He's won the World Series playing in the National League and the American League.
And Mookie takes.
Well, here's an interesting stat on Darvish. He has more than 100 wins in his big league career. The only Japanese-born pitcher with more wins is Hideo Nomo, my former teammate.
Fouls 1 off. 2-2.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Next one in the dirt. Caught him looking for the K. And now the first baseman, David Fry. Base hit. That was smoke through the infield. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
And the 1-0. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1-1.
On a line, base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
That one lifted to left. And that'll fall for a base hit. There comes the throw, and they hold the runner at third, but the bases are loaded now with one out. Back to the top of the lineup, and here is Jimmy Rollins. Golden opportunity right here. On the ground, could be 2. Over to Lau, and he's in safely at third as a run scores on the play. Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit, grounded out his first time up. Hammered on the line, base hit. In comes the run from third, and a 2-1 ball game now.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
First and second, 2 outs. Now it's the power speed combo. Gunnar Henderson. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1. And downstairs. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a high drive. That one way back there. On its way and gone. So I got that going for me, which is nice. That was blasted to the moon. And they add on. It's 5-1.
He got on plane with that high fastball, then look how his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Absolutely crushed that pitch.
It's Aaron Judge now. He reached on a walk his first time. Intentional walk coming here. They put him on board, and with 2 outs, they'll go after the next batter.
Now batting.
So 2 down. Here's the power hitting catcher, Mitch Garver.
1-0.
This one in the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
The 1-0. Wouldn't chase that time.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later.
The new pitcher in the game, Joe Kelly.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
And now 2-1.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
2-2 on the way. Good eye right there.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
And ball 4, 2 aboard. And now it's Mookie Betts.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boo. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner in the scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
Kelly, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. Swing and a miss. The velocity. On to the third inning. Buck O'Neil digging in now.
The first baseman, Buck O'Neil.
The line to kick the pitch. And that one fouled off.
Well, these players, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time. And that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
Kicks and fires. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
Batting 9.
Here's
The
Nolan
first baseman,
Arenado.
Nolan Arenado.
And first offering is fouled off. And that one hammered. That's back there. Off the batter's eye and gone. He sends it out of here. And they cut into the lead. It's 5-2.
Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. He gave it a great effort, but you know those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
And first offering is fouled off. One out, base is empty, and a run in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Lifted in the air, right field. Martinez has a beat on it. Hauls it in for the out. 2 down. And now the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. Went down on strikes his first time through. And a foul ball. De La Cruz getting to start at shortstop, batting second in today's lineup, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. The shortstop takes a ball. Out to short. Fires across the diamond, and that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's a big power threat. David Fry. And the right-hander back to work. That one missed.
You know, this group of hitters really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They jumped all over the starter and knocked him out of the game early. He just was never able to settle in, and the damage was done by the time he got the hook.
Up and in, and that's ball 2.
I mean, when you're chasing the opposing starter in the first inning or two, that's just such a tone setter for the game, and it puts the other team back on their heels, and it instills a lot of confidence in your lineup from top to bottom.
Slice to right, and that's a fair ball. And that rolls into the corner. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Check that. He'll stop at first with a single after putting on the brakes.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And now J.D. Martinez. Fry gets his lead at first with nobody out. And that one fouled off. Right-hander kicks, deals. Little chopper rolls foul. The 1-2. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that one gets past the catcher. No advance, though. And here it comes. Hit hard. That gets through. Gallo returns it to the infield. Rudder stops at second, and the first 2 reach to start the inning. Ian Happ up to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Happ, a switch hitter. It can be challenging for guys at the big league level to maintain a good swing from both sides of the plate. Clearly, he's got more pop from the left side, but in 2022, the right side was respectable as well.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still try to get that ground ball double play.
So the lineup flips over. Next to hit, Jimmy Rollins. That one missing inside. Runners at first and second with 1 gone here in the last half of the 3rd. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Next offering is in for a strike. That one is absolutely belted. And an automatic double as it hops the fence. And a run comes in to score. So 1 out with 2 aboard. Now the number 2 hitter, Ellie De La Cruz.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt. In the hitter's mind, the catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind.
And he grounds one back up the middle. He's in there. And now here is Gunnar Henderson. Welcome from the home of the Mets, Citi Field in Queens, New York, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Boston Red Sox going up against the New York Mets. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And stepping in for Boston, Jarren Duran.
The center fielder, number 16, Jarren Duran.
Marte calls it in, and there's one away. Here's Tyler O'Neill. One out, bases empty. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Taylor moving back. Pulls it in on the warning track. 2 outs, bases empty. And here is Devers. 2 outs. In there at the knees for a strike.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
That one misses. 2-2. 2 outs, bases empty. Next pitch is outside.
Careful.
So Devers will take his base.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
2 outs, runner at first. Here's Trevor Story now. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. That's down and in. Brings it in for the 3rd out. And stepping in for New York, Francisco Lindor. The wind of the pitch. Hard ground ball, base knock. The throw to third. Lindor around second, headed for third. Thought about third, but back to second safely.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, Payne.
Runner breaks for third. Bunt attempt misses. Lindor stands at second with no outs. Bounce to the right side. Hung up in a rundown now. And now it's Mark Vientos.
The third baseman.
And the righty deals. And strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one the other way. Base hit. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0. Runner stops at third, and they're at the corners with nobody out. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Here's a 1-1. Foul ball there.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees. Here's J.D. Martinez. 2 on, 1 out. Swings through it for the K. Slider got him for strike 3. Here's Starling Marte.
2-1.
In the dirt. Nothing happening on the bases, though.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. You can settle it.
And this ball gets down. It's a hit. The run scores from third, and they take a 2-run lead.
Picks himself up an RBI. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Whips it to Casas. That ends the inning and stops things. Second inning set to go. So stepping in for Boston, Tristan Casas.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And that one finds its way through. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Masataka Yoshida up next for the Red Sox. Runner at first with no outs here. Got him. One away. Here's the rookie right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. Gets down, base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out.
Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. A gigantic blast. And that gives him a lead. It's 3-2. So digging in, Cedane Rafaela. Taylor moving under it. He's got it. And there's 2 down. So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Jarren Duran. And he bunts, but that's foul. Strike 2. 2 gone, base is empty, but 3 runs across here at the top of the second. Next pitch is downstairs.
It's a good take.
And a base hit right there. And next for the Red Sox, Tyler O'Neill. And now the lefty, runner takes off, pitch in for a strike. Throw is low, and he can't pick it. And a pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Back here in Queens, and here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. The pitch. Line drive, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And that one is lifted in the air. Puts it away for the out. So the batting order turns over. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. And a pitch. In the air, right field. He's got it. 2 away now.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Now there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Alvarez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heat. Back here at Citi Field, top half of the 3rd inning, and it's Rafael Devers in the box. Marte, drop step, going back. Gone! And they boost their lead. It's 4-2.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Trevor Story comes up to the plate. The pitch. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Sizes this one up. And out number 1 on the grab. Now batting Tristan Casas. Left-hand hitter waits. And a ground ball to first. And he takes it himself for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Masataka Yoshida up next for the Red Sox. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that extends the inning.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
And the batter now, Wilyer Abreu. Puts it in the air out towards left center. And that is that. And we're back as we go to the last of the 3rd. And stepping in for New York, Mark Vientos. And a swing and a miss. And now 1 away. Here's Pete Alonso. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. That's out number 2. JD Martinez stands in. Red Sox by 2 here in the last half of the 3rd. And another ball. Swing and a miss. And the count's even at 2. Bounced up the middle. Story whips it to first on the run. And the Mets go 1-2-3. Back here in Queens as we go to the top of the 4th. Here's the catcher, Connor Wong. Here's a rocket out to left. Nimmo makes the grab, 1 away. Here's the second baseman, Cedane Rafaela. A 1-1. Nimmo running hard to get it. And there's 2 away. Back to the top of the lineup. Now batting Jarren Duran. 2 down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Red Sox leading it by 2. Top half of inning number 4. And a ball evens the count. And there's a ball. 2 outs. Got him looking. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go, bottom 4. And now the right fielder, Starling Marte. Close, but call the ball. And a count 2-1.
Well, these Mets doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. To the warning track, makes the catch. So up next, Tyrone Taylor.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
The other way. He can't get there. It's a base hit.
The catcher, number 4.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. And now the catcher comes up to him, Francisco Alvarez. Runner takes off, pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Ow! And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And good work there as he... Back here at Citi Field, here's the left fielder, Tyler O'Neill. The pitch. Tapped softly on the ground. Toss to Alonso, and O'Neill is retired. Here's Rafael Devers. Wouldn't chase that time.
Love it here at Citi Field. You know, it replaced old Shea Stadium back in 2009, and Chipper Jones was really sad to see it go. It's actually the 3rd home of the Mets since they started out at the Polo Grounds for 2 seasons before Shea was finished.
Nimmo hauls it in, 2 away.
Now batting.
2 out, space is empty. Here's Trevor Story. And now 2 balls and a strike. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. That one misses. 3-1 now. Vientos whips it to first. And Story is out. That's the 3rd out. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. And stepping in for New York, number 11. Kicks and deals. And it is 2-1.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. So now back to the top of the order.
Everything came together for him. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield.
Nick Pivetta on a pitch out of the pen here.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
The Mets trailing by 2, last half of inning number 5. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. At the belt and fires. That's towards center. Durant on the move. Makes the catch for the out.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
The 2-2. And down on strikes. And 2 away now.
Now batting.
Stepping in the long ball threat, Mark Vientos. 2 outs.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
And another ball. And he walked him.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
So first and second with 2 outs. Ouch, that one got him.
Fastball high and tight right there. A scary combo. I'll tell you what, everyone in the stadium looked like they felt like they needed to jump out of the way. I know I moved.
Righty delivers. Swings through that.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Hard liner. Brings it in, and that ends the inning. All set for the top of the sixth. And stepping in for Boston, Tristan Casas. Left-hand batter waits. That one away inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swing and a miss. And the count is filled up.
Okay.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
That could be a tone setter for the inning. 4 straight pitches and the leadoff batter's on base. We'll see if the next guy waits until there's a called strike before he takes the bat off the shoulder.
Throw is high and over his head. Safe at first as they can't make the play. And they won't get him, and he goes first to third on the error. So stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu.
The goal is to give your teammate a chance to score from third. There's a few ways he can get it done, but his best chance is to drive one in the air. Look for the right pitch. Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could
swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. Makes the grab. Runner tags from third. Stuck in a rundown, trying for home now. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play. And here's the catcher, Connor Wong. Goes down looking. Well, we go bottom 6. Now here is Starling Marte. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Marte retired. One up, one down. So up next for New York, Tyrone Taylor. And that's off the inside edge. And the count is 3-1. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
2 on, 1 out. Now it's the second baseman. There's a strike up high, and it's 1-2. That's to third, Devers. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. It's 4-3. Throws wide, and it gets past him at first. Back to the top of the Mets order. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. Here comes a pitch. Left field. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but a competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at-bat.
And next for the Mets, Brandon Nimmo. And another ball.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And Liam Hendricks will take over on the mound. Hard-throwing Australian. Tied at 4. Runs it up to 96 to record. Stepping in. Dane Rafaela. Tied at 4. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
He was all over that one. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Low throw, and he can't dig it out. Safe at second, and that was not close. And he deals. And that one cutting but missing down low. Hauls it in, one away. Now he launches a throw over his head. And now it's going to be Tyler O'Neill. Hot shot to third. And no throw for some reason as he reaches first. That's got to be an error. One down. Now it's Devers at the plate. Makes the grab, and there's two gone.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Line drive, that's a base hit. Runner from third in to score, and they take the lead in the seventh. Another comes in to score, and it's 6-4.
Just a huge at-bat right there. He got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
And that's off the inside edge. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. There's a ball. Oh, the throw is wild. He'll score. It's 7-4. Already 3 runs across in the frame here in the top half of inning number 7. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Kicks and fires. And that chance handled. The throw to first. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the last half of the 7th. And stepping in for New York, Mark Vientos. Ball to strike. The pitch. That one missed.
If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
The pitch. That just misses, and it's 3-2. Ripped on the ground to second. To first. And one away in the bottom of the 7th. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso. One down, base is empty. Late on that fastball.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big-time velo on the bump and big-time pop at the plate.
Couldn't catch up to the heater. Now J.D. Martinez at the plate. The 1-1. And there's a foul ball. In the air, left field. O'Neill drifts towards it. And that'll do it. Ready to begin the 8th. Now it's the DH, Masataka Yoshida.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
Coming to you live from Southern California. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Chicago Cubs taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. All right, ready to get underway. Here's Nico Hoerner.
The second baseman, Nico Hoerner.
And a pitch. In the air, right field. Betts settles underneath it. One down. Here's Cody Bellinger. Swinging a foul straight back. Glass now, ready and deals. And it's fouled away.
He's dealing with a great two-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
One down, base is empty. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So up now for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki. And he grounds one to the right side. And that one handled over to first.
He's out.
Third out. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Tommy Edman.
Dodgers. The shortstop, Tommy.
As the lefty gets to work. Swanson. Now the throw to first on the run. There to beat him by an eyelash. There's Mookie Betts now.
The right fielder,
Betts, 31 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
0-1.
One out, base is empty. Check swing, went around, and that is strike two. The pitch. Should have this one. Brings it in. 2 away.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
2 outs, base is empty. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Paredes makes the grab, and that's the inning. New inning getting started. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Ian Happ. Here, the right-hander back to work. That one fouled off.
With Glasnow pitching today, I think about how intimidating it must be to face this guy. He's not just a tall pitcher. He's a 6'8" flamethrower, and that's not a comfortable experience for any lineup.
And the righty deals. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Pulled the string of the changeup. Isaac Paredes now. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. And that one lifted in the air center field. And a couple of quick outs. Here's Mike Tauchman.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
2 down, nobody on. And that's a base hit.
To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Smith makes the play, and it's out number 3. Bottom of the second, and now Teoscar Hernandez.
The left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. The wind of the pitch. Suzuki has a beat on it. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one away. Muncy digs in. Big time power.
Matt Muncy.
Garrett Richards, a guy who was originally a first-round pick of the Angels out of the University of Oklahoma. He was late there. Strike 1. One thing with Max Muncy, it'll be interesting to see what he throws here. He hammers the fastball.
Well, you put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds. Keep him off balance. That's the goal.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Batting 6, the catcher.
The batter now will be Will Smith. First-round pick out of Louisville in 2016. That's in there, and that is strike 1. Swing and a miss.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
2 outs, base is empty. Deal 2. Brings it in for the 3rd out. all set for the start of the inning. So up now for Chicago, Dansby Swanson. Glass now back to work. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Zips it to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. And now it's Miguel Amaya.
Well, we talked about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
Next offering is fouled back. One down, base is empty. Swings and misses, struck him out. Nico Horner, the next Cub to hit. Flied to right his first time. There's a swing and a miss.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it.
Got him swinging. Set for the bottom of the third, and now here's the Dodgers designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. And a pitch. Bellinger drifts towards it. Calls it in, and there's one away. Here's Kike Hernandez.
The center fielder, Kike Hernandez.
Swings and misses. It's 0-1. And that's a strikeout looking. Fastball at the letters, frozen for strike three. And now it's Gavin Lux. Still tied at 0, last of the third. Foul ball. Swanson makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Here comes Cody Bellinger.
Number 24, Cody Bellinger.
Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. There's a strike. Bellinger's an interesting example when you talk about scouting and development. I mean, this is a guy now that has turned into one of the premier power hitters in the sport. He was a fourth-round pick out of Hamilton High School in Chandler, Arizona in 2013. He hit one homer his senior year. Fly ball center field. Makes the grab on the run. And there are 2 outs. Ian Happ up to hit. He's 0 for 1. First pitch swinging. Happ, a former Gold Glove winner, 29 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2015.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Oh, 2 now. High fly ball out into left center field. Hernandez makes the catch, inning over. Bottom 4, now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Tommy Edman.
The shortstop, Tommy Edman.
The line to kick the pitch. double. Here's Mookie to hit. Fly to left his first time. Runner takes off for third. Pitch misses in to second, and that's not it. So Mookie Betts with a base hit, and they'll score first. It's 1-0. Here comes the throw. He pulls into second. A run comes in on the play.
That's 2 consecutive extra base hits for this team. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Freeman takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. And there's a hit. And he boots it. Flying around third is Betts. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. He's in safely at second as a run scores.
This offense is on fire. 3 extra base hits in a row. Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
From historic Fenway Park in Boston, Massachusetts, MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Rush taking on the Butchers. First pitch coming your way next. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate.
For the Rush, the second baseman, Ryan McMahon.
And the pitch. McMahon tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. Nope, he held back. Next offering is fouled back. Here's a 1-1. And another ball. Right through there for a strike. The pitch. And that one almost got him. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And there's one away. And now, Jorge Posada. And he's the home run leader on this team, Singy. Swing and a miss.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
The wind of the pitch. And 1-2. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with one away.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Bo Bichette now in the box.
No ball.
Comes up empty with a swing there. Lifted in the air, right center field. On the move to the alley. He's got it. And there's 2 away. Throw over to first. Here's some real power at the plate. Eddie Matthews. That misses. And that's ball 1. Posada off of first with 2 away. Bell finds the corner. And it's 1-1. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. The pitch. In the air out towards right center. On the move to the gap. He makes the grab. And that's the 3rd out. And the batter now on the Sail Garcia. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game, but ultimately you either have it or you don't.
0-1.
On the ground to the left. Bichette. 1 up, 1 down.
When you look at the ability to save runs defensively, but then also put runs up on the scoreboard, that's the kind of player that every championship team needs to have.
The 0-1. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Donaldson winds and fires. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 0-2. That's a little bit low. 1 out, bases empty. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 out. Now the catcher up to hit. Pudge Rodriguez. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-1.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
The fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Garver on to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. Back here at Fenway, 2nd inning set to go. And here is Mitch Garver. Burnett back to work. And a big swing and a miss.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, That slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just going to have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Moving back for this one. And it's caught for the out. Next to hit, Billy Williams.
The right fielder, Billy Williams.
Line to left. And a base hit right there. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Here's Chris Bryant now.
The designated hitter, Chris Bryant.
Swing and a miss at 99 miles an hour.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with the pickoff artist on the mound.
Late that time, it's strike two.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Foul ball still 0-2. Wouldn't chase that time. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. O'Neill drifts towards it, and that will drop foul. Liner, base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. Could be extra bases. Runner around third on his way to the plate. One runs in.
Big RBI for him right there. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Here's the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. One run is in. Here comes Marte around third. Now two runs score. Now around second, going for third. Caught in a rundown now. Scrambles back to second safely as they score a pair on the play.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least.
Oh, that ball finds its way into the outfield. A base hit. The throw in. He pulls into second, and a run comes in to score.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. I know it was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, chart.
On the mound now, Lee Smith.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks it tough.
Posada at the plate now as he chases after that one. Next offering is in for a strike.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Hit high in the air.